Welcome back here on a Win It Wednesday. Here, Totem Pole Nation got life lessons. I got Coach T in the office box, coach's box. I got Hefe. What's going on, fellas? How we doing this morning?
Just living it up, baby. What's today? Today's Wednesday. It's all downhill from here, coach. Let's go.
Yeah, you got a big game tomorrow. Is it tomorrow, Coach? What exactly is the blackout? Everybody show up wearing black to the game. Is that how that rolls?
Yeah, everybody wears black. We're back in black. Jay-Z,
Ooh.
all black for a year straight. The men in black. Coach Mr. Biggs, shout out to the men in black. I thought one of the men in black was waiting for me when I pulled up to my house yesterday. It was an Escalade in all black, presidential tent. Johnny Cash, the man in black.
Yeah.
What about
Back in black,
ACDC?
CDC.
There you go.
And I have found a wonderful YouTube channel that documents the inside of mental institutions. It's been around since 2007, and they only have 300,000 views. Shout out, man. Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for taking up this very, very needed segment of the population that needs to see rundown hospitals and mental institutions from the time when they used to give people lobotomies. All right. I would have been in there if they would have still had those institutions. So thank you very much. What a wonderful YouTube channel. Thank you for being a troll. Man, we love you guys. Y'all are the best. You're the reason we wake up and we do this. Yay! You make me want to watch professional wrestling again. Woo!
Hey, coach. Just relax, man. He's talking to dead people. He has no one to talk to in real life. I mean,
You're
let him
not
go,
supposed to
bro.
talk to the dead. You're
Yeah, I
not
know. You're
supposed to
supposed to leave
talk
him.
to the dead.
You're supposed to leave him resting, man.
Let the dead people stay dead. They can't
Let
hurt you. The people you
let him
need to be
rest.
scared of is the living. All right? Is the living. You're seeing another side of me. All right? He's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. That's right. Want some, get some. Woodland Pond, you're a great neighborhood. I wish that my father-in-law would have owned a house in Woodland Pond, but I'm from Courthouse Green. Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't really know what's going on here at Totem Pole
You do.
Nation,
You know
but
what's going on. You know what time it is.
I
You
got
know what
some
it is.
I got some
It's game
breaking
week.
news. What's going on in Tampa? It is legitimized Baker Mayfield. Hefe, you are the insider for the Bucks. What does this mean to you? Are you a realist? What are you thinking? Is this what's going to parlay you guys back to the playoffs, or are the Yuccaneers back?
I think the good old Succaneers are back. Break out the brown bags. We're paying the Tom Brady tax. We got our Super Bowl. I'm not complaining. I've already told you and another friend of mine that I'm rooting for the referees this year. I done seen it all. I was at the game with you. We witnessed the Super Bowl win in Tampa, Florida. So you know what, man? I'm it hurts my soul to say that Baker Mayfield is our starter, but 4 weeks, man. First 4 weeks, we'll see Kyle Trask, and deep down, truly inside, I really feel like the Glaciers don't want Bowles there, and he was a BA guy, and BA isn't kind of in the mix anymore, and I think it's just throw it out there, see what happens kind of year, and I think it's going to be hard to be a Bucks fan this year, guys. Honestly,
Oh,
Wow.
so
Wow,
what you're
man.
saying is basically they're going to lose so they can get Caleb Williams.
I don't know about just tank for Caleb. I think we're looking because I don't see us full blown tanking. I'm looking at maybe a 6-win season. We're gonna miss out on a quarterback like we always do, and just just this train of just disappointment.
Hey,
Uh-oh. This train of disappointment is just going to keep rolling,
Well, you
We, like
have
I said,
multiple Super Bowls
yeah, we got two, man. I seen
since
two
the
in my
20th,
lifetime. So,
21st century.
hey, so I'm not totally disappointed or upset about that, but I just think there were better options in the off season to sign other than Baker Mayfield. So that makes me really truly believe that they just don't want Todd Bowles in the mix, man. I mean, he's the most mundane, zero charismatic person in the world. I mean, it's you might as well watch paint dry when you're listening to that guy talk.
what do you know about the center? You had some information
Oh,
about the all
Ryan
world.
Ryan Jensen could have possibly played his last game as a Buccaneer in that route we went to in the playoffs last season. He basically kind of did what some people basically just put off his surgery, hoping that rehab and things would get his knee back to where it was, and it's looking like it's definitely a career potential ending thing for him. I seen a press conference basically where he was basically in tears, crying about how he can't run around and play with his son, you know, let
Oof,
alone football. So just imagine how that
wow.
feels. I'm not a dad. I know you're not a dad, Coach Ball, but Troy, just imagine not being able to play, with your kid. So it's gotta suck.
Man.
But he got his ring. He got his, money. I mean, if that's what it is, he played. Cashed it in, baby. You know.
Yeah, man. There's some interesting news. What about the wide receiver for Seattle, the rookie wide receiver? Was there some breaking news on him? He's got to have surgery now.
Yes, there was their 20th overall pick out of Seattle, Jignan Jebe. I can't say his name, JSN or
Yeah,
something
The
like
Ohio
that.
State
yeah,
wide
it's
receiver.
JSN
Yeah,
Jackson.
yeah. I guess he was planning to be their third in this offense that they're going to be running, and it looks like he was going out for a pass, came down wrong, broke his wrist, so he's going to have wrist surgery.
Oof.
No timetable on when he'll be back, but they're hoping it'll be week one based on the surgery. He had surgery yesterday, so we'll see what
Yeah,
happens today.
leave him off your fantasy radar. I don't know if you
For
saw it,
now,
Coach Taylor. What was the guy's name? Caleb Brantley, the Tennessee Texans
Robert
defensive
Farley,
back.
or Robert Farley, father of Titans cornerback Caleb Farley, dies in home explosion Tuesday. Local authorities believe the gas built up in the house and the explosion was ruled an accident.
He played at Virginia
Wow,
Tech.
Terrible.
wow, that is very
Hopefully,
very tragic, man.
Hey,
hopefully it
birthday.
was quick.
Birthday today of the late, great Kobe Bryant. What is your best Kobe Bryant memory?
My best Kobe Bryant memory. I mean, I'll tell you the worst Kobe Bryant memory was when he beat the Celtics in Game 7 to take the back-to-back championships away from them. That was the worst one.
Yeah, I
Um,
think. Go ahead.
I don't really have a fond memory of Kobe. I mean, I respect him as a player. He was just one. I was a Celtics guy, man. It's hard to root for the Lakers. So
It's the
Yeah.
same way
Well,
I felt about Jordan.
what about you, Coach Taylor?
I would
What was your Kobe
say
moment?
probably when he was just a young guy, man. He's same age as us. Born in like 1996
No, no,
and
no, not born in '96.
graduated high school in 96.
There you go.
yeah, we're
There you go.
we're all
I
older than
would say
that,
I
Coach.
wish I was born in 1996, but then that would make me young. And I don't want to be young. All right. I want to be who I am. All right. Maybe I can go see a time machine man and go back in time.
You want to
All
be
right.
young
Like
so you can
Bill and
go behind and
Ted's.
slap that guy around a little bit, Coach.
No, I'm not going to do any physical harm, but trolls will be trolls. And even Kobe had trolls. So Kobe, probably after he got done playing, he went to another level. And he said losing is exciting. That is the ultimate level of competitiveness when you get excited when you lose because you know you have something that you can do to get better. All right. And there's some guys, you can get your YouTube channel a lot better rather than worrying about other people's YouTube channel. If you're so smart in digital media, find a way to get more followers and find a way to get more views. Be Kobe Bryant. I'm coming back wearing the 2-4. That's one over Jordan. Coach Bald, how are you feeling?
Well, the moment I really remember the most was when Iverson and the boys took game one of that series. And, being on the East Coast, that's who we were pulling for.
Oh
And then
yeah.
after that, they just ripped the Lakers, led by Kobe, they ripped our freaking hearts out and beat them with us. You know what I mean? So that's the moment that I knew that the guy was extremely special because everybody on the East Coast loved some Allen Iverson,
The
and they took
answer,
that
baby.
first game. Yeah, the answer. They took that first game, and we knew, man, that all we needed was three more. But yeah, they pretty much woodshedded them throughout the whole series, and you knew that Kobe was a big, big deal. And I just loved how he went out. Yeah, maybe they let him shoot every time, but he made quite a few of them. And to go out putting 81 up, man, I just think that's legendary in itself,
Was it
man.
80 or 60?
I thought it was 81.
Oh man. Damn. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
well, yeah, man. So
He was the closest thing to Michael Jordan, I personally think.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. Not
Jordan
LeBron.
said he was better than him.
Kobe,
Said he was better than him
I
because he
mean,
perfected everything that he did. That's what Michael Jordan said. Here's something I saw. And see, Totem Pole makes shorts. Totem Pole just doesn't make a podcast once a week. Maybe that's the reason we got views. That's maybe the reason we got followers. All right. That's why we're very big in places in Southeast Asia that are trying to learn English.
congratulations to those people.
Magic Johnson was 31 years old when he retired from the NBA. All right. For some reason, they made him retire or he retired. Magic
yeah.
Johnson, is he better than LeBron? Is Magic Johnson better than LeBron? He was 6'9" point guard. I used to say that LeBron was like a Magic Johnson because he's so
LeBron,
big.
look, LeBron's better, man. He didn't get the his, dude.
They also said LeBron did not take the COVID shot. Is that true?
I don't know, man. We know his
That he
son
did
did.
or didn't. Apparently, his son did.
Yeah, we
Well,
know we
I
know
hope
his son did.
nothing ever happens to anybody's kid. God bless them. But I'm saying,
Seriously.
Matt, if I had to pick, I'm picking Magic.
Yeah,
Whoa, wow. That was very quick there, Hefe.
yeah, yeah,
You went
yeah. I'm
right
gonna
on the Magic train.
right. I'm riding with Irvin, dude.
What about you, Coach Bald? The guy from East Lansing or the guy from Akron, Ohio?
I mean, LeBron's been playing almost, he's basically played two Hall of Fame careers,
It's true.
and Magic being done at 31. He could have played a little bit longer, but just with the longevity, I think you gotta, give LeBron the edge there. The game is definitely different. You know what I mean? And he plays more of a physical. Well, he's a more physical specimen. I don't know if he played a more physical style than what Magic did, but I believe Magic elevated everybody else around him, and LeBron's kind of always been that guy. You know what I mean? So they're different. They're different in that aspect, both first ballot Hall of Famers without a doubt. But yeah, I'd give the edge there to LeBron just because of the longevity. He's been there longer, been doing it longer. They have super teams, which is different. You didn't really have that back then, even though the Lakers were a powerhouse. You know what I mean? They drafted very, very well to get that team, and they put it together very well. So yeah, I'd have to give up LeBron the edge, but love some Magic, man, without a doubt.
I'm going to make a confession to Life Lessons in the Totem Pole Nation. I was a Larry Bird fan, and I went to L.C. Bird High School. And up until probably I was in high school, I used to think that L.C. Bird High School, B-I-R-D, was named after the hick from French Lick, Larry Bird. I thought I went to Larry Bird High School.
Oh my God.
Dude, the name of the school is L.C. Bird. Why would you not think it was Larry Bird High School?
Because it's in Virginia.
Well, to me, he was the greatest player of all time. I had the black Converses with the green 33.
Yeah, you had the
I
old
didn't have the
OG
Jordans. I
Chuck
had the Larry
Cheese.
Birds.
You had the Larry Bird Chuck Taylors.
Well, they weren't exactly Chuck Taylors. They were Converse. He was
Same
after.
thing, right? That's
Yeah,
what I mean. Like Converse, Chuck. That's what I say. Chuck,
Yeah, my dad was named Chuck Taylor. I mean, it's like having the name Michael Jordan. Your name's always on your shoes.
It's truth. That's how you never lose them.
And I'll tell you what, little fun fact here, Hefe, you might not know, but Coach Taylor has that vintage rookie card that has the three goats on it. Who all does it have on it, Coach Taylor?
Well, it's Magic and Larry Bird, and then it's Julius Irving. But Julius
Dr.
Irving,
J. He's got that card.
What's that word?
It's a beautiful card.
I mean,
yeah,
it's not
depending
worth.
on what the grade would be.
Yeah, dude. These cards nowadays, man, like if it's on a perfect Michael Jordan rookie card or a perfect Mickey Mantle, I mean, it's just.
I don't know, man. I got some stuff in this box right here behind me.
Huh?
I said, I don't know, man. I got some stuff in this box right here behind me.
Pull it out, man. Pull it out.
He's got some stuff, man. He's got some stuff there.
Pull it out. Let's take a look at it. What is it worth? This is the segment.
Well, there's one here that's worth a lot.
Kenny Brooks, thank you for being a member of Totem Pole Nation. All right, we're looking at these cards. We're going to say, what is it worth? It's going to be like the Price is Right, okay? It's whoever's the closest without going over, because you can maybe.
Well, here's the Jeter. Where's the camera at?
That's a classic.
That's a high school
All right,
Jeter.
I'm going with that. I'll go first. I'll go $10.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go 50 on that. Easy.
Okay.
Oh, that one.
That's the gold.
Yeah,
that's the gold one.
That's his
$250 card.
That's his rookie.
What color? What would you say?
This is his prospect card.
On that one. 50 ungraded.
It's not graded, but yeah.
That's the card.
That's not the card. I got a bunch, man.
Kenny Brooks, who's your son playing for?
So you're a Jeter guy.
Post that up. I want to see that.
Yeah, that was my guy when I was coming up. I just like my cousin collected Cal Ripken, so I got a bunch of Jeters. Oh, here's
Cal Ripken. That's the guy he's got one or two. Is that the one without the name?
Does it say his name on there?
I'm giving $2 on that one. $2. The only way that card's worth anything is if his name is not on the front.
It's on it.
Right. Yeah, it's air card.
That is from all these cards are from the junk wax era.
What about the Billy Ripken card?
I mean, what, a couple hundred?
Face. Randy. Is that Randy Johnson?
That's Jeter. Another prospect.
How about Wander Franco? What is the Wander Franco card looking like? Look at this. Kenny Brooks, New Kent Middle Lions, starting center, number 67. Kenny Brooks, send me a picture of that center, number 67, and I will make a card for him.
Yeah.
And I will
Jackson.
post it on Totem Pole Nation.
Another Jackson. Yeah, another Jackson. His son.
Jackson.
Jackhammer. Yeah. Yep.
Action
I don't know.
Jackson.
We'll see what I got in here. I don't think I got like you guys are making me feel on the spot.
Oh,
What's the Wander Franco cards looking like? Is
Oh,
it time to
here's
buy
a
Wander Franco? I want to buy the Wander Franco now that was worth thousands of dollars last month. When I
yeah,
get
you buy.
paid, I want to buy it for $5.
You will now. Oh,
That one
that's a
right there is
beauty.
worth about maybe $3. That's the Upper Deck 1992 second series, right? Or is that the
yeah.
first one?
Here you go, Coach Jim Abbott, baby.
He was a great player. That card's worth about 5 cents.
I love
Yeah.
it. No, I
Yeah,
know. I just think
dude.
it's
See, that's
funny.
what I respect about you, Mister Hefe, is you collect for the love. All right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you don't collect for the money. You're not in it for the profit. You're not
Nah.
in it for these sports card influencers who are traveling around the country showing they got racks on racks on racks. You do it because you are an actual. Yep, man. I used to have so many Jordan cards. Oh
I
my
don't even
gosh.
know what these are.
That's the All-Star. It's 1991 hoops, I think.
Yep.
89 All Stars.
So that's the 90 hoops. That's cards worth about me $5 raw, most at the most.
Sweet. Hey
Jordan
man,
is the man.
gives a shit, right? They're cool.
Buy a Michael Jordan fake card off of Etsy. It looks exactly like the
The one
1986 card.
you were showing a while ago.
Yes.
You bought that off Etsy.
Yes, for $1. You could buy
Sweet.
a fake card from China. Oh, that's the Larry Bird. I used to have about 1,000 of those. That one right there is not even cut right. That one's worth probably about 10 cents.
Sweet.
Yeah. Cards are a great investment. Go buy a whole bunch of packs at Walmart today.
Nolan Ryan, baby.
And they're
That's
so
God,
expensive today.
there's just old. This is stuff that when I was a kid, man, I used to go to
Yeah, that's the best.
the flea market and pick these up. McGuire when he hit his 500.
Yeah,
Coach
Mark
Taylor knows a
McGuire's
little
rookie
bit
really
about.
gone down.
Coach Taylor knows
Oh
a little
yeah.
bit about Bellwood Flea Market. I know.
Yes, Bellwood Flea Market.
He
Mark
grew up there.
McGuire. Why has Mark McGuire's cards gone down so much? I don't get it. I don't understand why.
Because everybody was on roids back then. Yeah.
I mean, how was Nolan Ryan still throwing no hitters at 42
Did
years
you
old?
see he threw out? What did he threw the first pitch for the Rangers? What, a couple of weeks ago, and he hit 83 or like 84 or something like that.
He's just
How
a
old is
genetic
he?
freak.
Gas.
He reminds me of myself. He reminds me of LeBron. We're just genetic freaks. Lance Armstrong. That's the guy that was wrongly accused. Lance Armstrong was wrongly accused of cheating.
Yeah.
Bill
Bill
he's
Belichick.
a genetic freak.
Got to be up there.
Well, he's a mind freak, right? Because he's not genetically fucking freaky. He's just smarter than everyone,
Smarter.
right? Like Magneto, or what the hell is the dude's name from X-Men?
He's smarter than everyone.
Belichick? Yeah.
Oh, Belichick?
Yeah, that's
who
what
he's talking
Coach.
about.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I thought you were talking about Lance Armstrong, dude.
Oh no,
I
hell
love
no.
Bill Belichick.
Yeah, I'm talking
Bill
about
Belichick.
Coach Bill.
Deflategate. See, I have a little different perspective on Deflategate. I blame the referees. And I'm not supposed to talk about the referees, but this is pro football. Every referee knows which ball does not have enough air. Okay?
Yeah, they touch
they're
it.
the ones that are
Every play.
responsible for
Every
making
play,
sure
yeah.
that the balls have enough air. What do Major League umpires do? As soon as the ball hits the ground, they throw it out.
Yeah.
They check the footballs. I'm not putting that on Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. Okay? I'm putting it on the referees because they did not enforce the rules.
Yeah. I agree.
They touch it every play.
Should have been suspended.
Yeah, but didn't they run the ball for like fucking 250 yards that game or something like that? They didn't even. It was a crazy game.
Less
He didn't
air
even
is
throw it
always
that
better,
much.
man.
Yeah,
Makes
well,
the ball softer.
catch it easier. Yeah,
Okay, so Hefe,
yeah.
Have we got any updates on Wanda Franco? I heard that they have the Wanda Franco doll coming out. They have the Wanda Franco hat coming out with the baby rattle on it. What is going
Yeah,
on with
yeah.
Wanda
I
Franco?
bought it, but I took the rattle off. You know,
Oof.
I
It's
had to
understandable.
dispose of the rattle. I just
So
like the
what's up
color
with
scheme.
Wanda?
Well, he's on administrative leave now, so the MLB is going to start their investigation, like we talked about it yesterday. So basically, it's every 7 days now. He's going to be like Trevor Bauer. So he's getting paid. He's still in the MLB at this point, but now they're going to conduct their investigation. The MLB and the Dominican Republic. I guess there
Hmm.
was a girl that came out and was speaking to officials down in the DR. I don't know her age, but obviously, she's underage. So I mean, what an idiot, man! You have a billboard, a legit billboard. It says El Patron, downtown St. Pete. I mean, you can
What
get
does El
any
Patron
woman,
mean?
the boss. You can
So El
you can get
Patron's not tequila.
no. I mean, that's what it means. Patron means boss.
He's the boss.
Yeah, He uh he has this huge billboard down there. I mean, he could have any woman he wants in St. Petersburg, Tampa Bay area. I mean, the kid is a stud, but he wants to bang 15-year-olds. I mean, get
It's not
out of
cool,
here,
man.
man.
You
I
know, I
don't
don't
care if you
respect
get on base.
anybody.
Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, man. There's some low lifes on this planet, dude. You know, and man, dude, you mess with old people, you mess with kids, you mess with people with disabilities. I got a problem with you. And, you know, we have some people who are bullying some members of Totem Pole. You know, one of them has a disability, the other one has had a stroke. And that's bullying. That is bullying. You know, they cannot help the way that they are, and a guy cannot help that he had a stroke. All right, so accusing him of being an alcoholic, that outrages me. Coach Bald, how do you take that as a life coach? Take this all into perspective and give some advice to Totem Pole Nation, the people that are watching, the trolls. We still love our trolls. Why? Because without your hate, we couldn't be great. Let me get
Oof.
some coffee.
I think you do things for people not because of who they are or for what they'll do in return, but you do things for people because of who you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You do things for people because of the person that you are, not because you're going to get some kind of kickback or something like that. But yeah, man, that's kind of my prerogative and stuff like that. I'd rather focus on us and moving forward than going backwards or looking in the rear view, man. We're gonna hop off this mountain. And we're gonna figure it out with no parachute on the way down. You know what I'm
That's it,
saying?
man. Always do, buddy.
Yeah.
Like we always do.
Yeah, man.
So
Very sad deal about Wander Franco, man. Like you
it
said, the guy had the world in his palm, and just like that, it can all be gone with terrible mistakes and stuff
I
like
mean,
that.
where are his, like he's a young guy. I mean, where are his parents? Where's his agent? Where
Where's
are
his
these
uncle?
yeah,
Where's
where are
his
these
uncle Rico?
where's his Uncle Rico at? Like exactly. Where are these people that are supposed to be in this guy's life? Like here, live your life, but here, man, you shouldn't be doing this shit, stuff.
I'm
It's
going to tell you
crazy.
something.
It's
All right.
crazy.
It's not snitching when it's the right thing to do. When you're doing the right thing, it's not snitching. All right. If you know somebody that's not doing the right thing and you
Well, man,
report it, that's not snitching.
I mean,
Snitching is when you do it for the wrong reasons. When you do
are
it for the
you
right reasons, it's the right thing to do. It's not snitching.
was well he was told on because I mean obviously someone that he was doing that with knew that it wasn't right, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And if anybody knows people, there's good people and there's bad people. Some of the best people live in the worst neighborhoods,
It's
and
true.
some of the worst people live in the best neighborhoods. Jeff Matthews told me that. God bless you, Jeff Matthews. Thank you for being a member of Totem Pole Nation. You're the best. Jeff Matthews is supposed to be making a trip to Virginia, isn't he, Coach Bald? He's meeting with Corey.
Feldman.
Who?
Yeah.
Corey who?
Feldman.
Is it Haim or is it the other one?
You said
Corey
Feldman.
Corey Feldman
Yeah, his
is
band.
coming to Totem Pole Nation. Coach Hutch is excited. He watched Lost Boys when it came out in the movie theater. My cousin took me and my brother to Lost Boys in the movie theater in West Virginia. It came out in 1987. We were born in 78. We were 9 years old. That's why we were traumatized.
What a great
When
movie.
they saw the dead body and stuff.
Lost Boys, dude. Lost Boys. It's the vampire movie with Kiefer Sutherland and Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. Have you seen it, Hefe?
I don't know.
Oh, man. Coach Bald, have you seen Lost Boys?
Probably at least 6-7 times. Yeah. Classic, man. Both Corys were in it. Kiefer Sutherland, what a great role he played. But yeah, man, what a classic. A lot of good classics back then, man. That we got to smart you up on Hefe. You gotta get.
Oh, you know that totally came out weird. You know what fucking classic I watched the other day? Heat. You guys remember Heat?
Yes.
Classic.
Yeah.
Tell me your favorite part of the
it.
movie.
My favorite part of the movie is when they're sitting there at in the diner where they finally meet Pacino and De Niro, and he said I'm gonna get you, and he goes, I'm never going back. So, and then at the end of the movie when he got him, he said, I told you, I'm never going back. You could tell like they had kind of that like cat mouse relationship but the cat felt bad after he killed the mouse, like I don't know, it was a good movie. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I like Casino.
Casino's
I
a
should
great
have
movie.
stayed in food and beverage. Too much Stan Rothstein. That's right. I like Casino, Coach Bald. You like Casino?
Yeah, it was a classic. My favorite out of all those would have to be Scarface, though, man.
Scarface
Relax.
did
I had
Scarface
you,
the rapper did more than Scarface the movie.
I wish Totem Pole Nation knew how many times this week I had to grab Coach Taylor and say, "Relax,
Take
relax,
it easy.
take it
Take it
easy."
easy. So how do you
Hey,
guys
I don't want
feel
to see
about
you. I don't want to see him in Tucker's, man. I don't want to see him in Tucker's. The only Tuckers I want to see him is maybe in a
Say hello to
playoff
my new
game
friend.
against J.R. Tuckers. That's the only Tuckers I want to see him go against.
I'm banned from J.R. Tucker. The only Tuckers I can
damn?
go to is Tuckers. I've been banned from J.R. Tucker. Just Google
Are you
Louisa High School in Meadowbrook and Troy Taylor and see what comes up.
Yeah, wow. So,
don't
man,
Google that, family. How do you
so
guys
I
feel
did.
about Aaron? Oh, go ahead, coach.
Yeah. I want to get into that. Go ahead.
How do you guys feel about Aaron Rodgers playing in his first preseason game since 2018?
I
Well,
think he
Zach
gets.
Wilson's very excited because he met Aaron Rodgers' mom.
Oh boy.
But Aaron Rodgers, yes. Thank you very much for doing it the right way. The reason Tampa Bay is not any good is because they can't afford a good quarterback. All right, you
No, we had a
always
good.
draft
We
a
already
young
paid him.
quarterback, huh?
We already paid our good quarterback. We got our Super Bowl. Move off the Bucks. We're talking about Aaron Rodgers. Get
But I'm
out of here with
saying
that.
here's the recipe. This is the recipe. The recipe is to get a young quarterback, don't pay him a lot of money, put all your money into other positions. Or get a Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers that don't care about the money and get them, and then boom, put the money into other positions. The Jets, Joe Douglas from Richmond, Virginia. I'm going to pick it right now. Super Bowl. The Jets are going to the Super Bowl. Joe Namath.
Wow.
Joe Namath. You're going to be rolling over in your grave. All right. Susie Culberson. You
He's
thought you were
dead?
excited? Huh?
Joe
Huh?
Namath ain't dead. Joe
He
Namath
might
ain't
be. He
dead.
might be by the Super Bowl. You never know. All right,
That's
but
true.
Susie Culberson, you thought you were excited with Susie Culberson. You're really going to be excited when your Jets are back in the Super Bowl. The fix is in. The fix is in. There's nothing like New York. When's the last time the Jets were in the Super Bowl? Weeb Eubank was their coach. Coaches smoked cigarettes on the sidelines. The last
Wow.
time they were in the Super Bowl. Make your predictions right
Wow.
now, y'all. I'm calling the Jets. The Jets are going to the AFC. Coach
Who are they?
Ball,
Who are they playing in the Super Bowl?
the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh my God! What a bold
The fix,
prediction.
dude, if I'm going to write the storyline, it's going to be a good one. If you get the Jets and you get the Cowboys in the Super Bowl, you want to talk about money? You got Jerry's World. You got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine people. Their team. I mean, I'm
Who
telling you,
knows? Who
man.
knows what they're putting in the water cooler when you show up there?
Exactly, man. The fix is in.
Beat
The
DeMar
fix
Hamlin
is
all over
in.
the field, bro.
Mike McCarthy's
Oh, don't
back
say
calling the
that.
plays. All right. He might actually run the ball this season. I'm calling Dallas Cowboys and the Jets. Who you got, Coach Ball?
Man, you really put me on the spot, but that's where I think I elevate and execute the best. So I'm going to go with the San Francisco 49ers. Might be Trey Lance leading that pack.
Why?
Yeah.
He's not even the starting
Shocker.
quarterback. Kyle Purdy's
Yeah.
the
Hey,
quarterback.
yeah, maybe he gets hurt, dude. He tore his elbow up, bro. Trust me, I'm going through an arm injury. You need a
Yeah,
lot
but
more time than a couple
Trey
months.
Lance, Trey Lance is running for his life and throwing air balls against 2s and 3s, man. What's he gonna do
Yeah,
when you know
Kyle
the
Shanahan.
the
Kyle
Eagles
Shanahan,
coming down and
The
breathing down
flat
his
brim.
neck?
The
best
flat brim
defense
has
in the league.
got it.
The Eagles are going to be that Super Bowl hangover team. All right, you heard that here. All right, they're going to be that Super Bowl hangover squad that just doesn't show up. All right, in the
Okay,
AFC, this is
I'm
the year because nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills. Bills 49ers, let's freaking go.
will the Bills lose another Super Bowl?
That would be great.
You know that it probably I may be maxed out in my
I'm
lifetime with
pulling for the
four.
Bills. If that's the Super Bowl, I'm pulling for the Bills. All right, Rihanna, we want to have you back. That is the greatest Super Bowl performance of all time.
Oh
Actually, right
God,
behind Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's number one.
no!
Number
I'm gonna go
number two,
Jan-
Rihanna.
Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake, Titty Gate. That's number one.
Oh, we got some Baker Mayfield love coming in. Dylan, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us this morning. Let's see your Super Bowl prediction. Put it out
Dylan,
there,
you're a
Dylan. We
Do
bum.
you
want to
know
see
Dylan?
Kenny Brooks. Let's see it.
Yeah,
He's a Bucks fan, man. He's a Baker Mayfield uh, #1 fan. Him and
Man,
Baker, they
God
hang
bless
out.
you.
if we're
God
Yep.
gonna
bless
make
you
They
for being a
if we're
Baker
gonna make
Mayfield
if we're
fan.
gonna make bold predictions for the Super Bowl, I'm going for Matty Ice, the NFC representative, Detroit Lions
wow.
versus the New York Jets
You're
in the
going
Super
Jets
Bowl.
too? Let me
Jets,
ask y'all
Whoa.
something. When,
Jets, Lions, Super Bowl.
when Baker Mayfield came out and
Oh
the
man, I
Browns
hate him.
drafted him, I said, why in the world are you going to sign Johnny Manziel twice? I mean,
Ooh.
I'm not signing a quarterback that looks like a regular everyday guy walking down the street. Okay, I need somebody that has something you can't coach. Okay, I'm talking about like a Patrick
Did can,
Mahomes, the Joey Burrow.
can you pull that draft up and see what quarterbacks they passed on? Like they had the number one open. Remember we were at your house and we were seeing that. Like, dude, they're gonna
Lamar
take
Jackson.
Baker. Was he in that draft,
I'm pretty sure he was.
or was the
I
Deshaun
thought that
Watson
was
was in
the
that?
I thought that was the Sam Darnold, him and some other kid that were the big time.
What's up,
There he
Quarterback.
is.
the Incredible Hutch? There you go.
Yeah.
I just want to say I hope the Bucks have a great year. Baker Mayfield is not a
They
bad
suck.
quarterback. And I don't like Coach Ball's prediction, even though I love you. 49ers, man, Brock Purdy right now has got more interceptions on him than anybody else in the league right now. Baker Mayfield's wife or Patrick Mahomes' wife?
I don't know what
Which
Baker
one you take?
Mayfield's wife looks like.
I'm gonna go with Baker Mayfield,
She's
and
on
I don't either,
commercials.
but I know what Mahomes and how she
Yeah,
is.
I'm with Coach Ball on that. Her and Jackson can TikTok together in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Emily Mayfield. Yeah.
And
What's going on? What's good? What's good, Coach Hutch? Talk to us, man.
Well, we're getting ready to head into work. Second day of actual school. We got a big game coming up tomorrow night, and first real game of the season. And yeah, man, just getting these kids rolling and trying to teach them the life lessons that we're preaching here on the channel. You know.
Amen, brother.
Are you
Amen.
showing them
Proud
how
of
to
you
run?
guys.
Are you showing them how to run ISO and count? What was that, Coach Troy, that you were freaking out about? You showing them how to get? Yeah, get your ass out there, put the helmet on, and show them what D1 really is, bro. Get out there, come on.
How not to be a troll. How not to be a troll 101. That's the class I'm teaching today. I may need to have some people to come in that are going to actually show what a troll is, because you've perfected it. Yeah, guest speaker today, Hefe. All right, gentlemen, we got to take it out. I'm going to shout out to Cultivate Wellness and check them out, cultivatewellness.com, all the CBD stuff. It's amazing, and you can get discounts. They got all sorts of – they have 50% off last week, so you should check them out if you didn't already. Coach Paul, tell us about St. Pete Rejuvenate.
St. Pete Rejuvenate. Check us out. Check out the website. Breaking news. They do not do any massages there. So if you've heard any stuff like that, sorry. That's not this place, all right? We do ketamine infusions, IV hydration therapy. Yeah, all that kind of good stuff. Facials. We got our Botox girl. She's one of the best in the world. So you want to look younger, feel younger, come check us out. Health as well. And a huge shout out to Sideline Design. But yeah, Coach Hutch, man, sign off, man. We're gonna keep rolling with this thing for a little bit.
Yeah,
feeling good? You feeling good,
y'all
Hefe?
got it. Y'all
Yeah, I got it. I'm in. I'm not doing anything. We can chop it up.
So I can't go into class and be like, yo, what's up, kids? Got some great
Yeah, sure you can. Just say, look, at this
y'all are
is
all
what
on
you
the
got.
podcast now. Yeah, I get fired.
This is what you got to look forward to when you graduate, kids. Here you go.
Exactly. Hey, do big things, because you can fail at a million things. You'll find success somewhere. We found success here with Totem Pole Nation.
That's it.
Later.
See you later, Coach.
Heck yeah, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, man, that Aaron Rodgers playing in his first preseason game since 2018. Holy cow. I mean, that's about
5 years.
That's about the last time that's about the last time the Ravens lost a game in preseason.
They said the last time they lost the game, Obama was in office. That's crazy.
Yeah, 2015. Yeah, man.
That's insane.
Brother, that's
insane.
Wild, man.
And yesterday go ahead.
No.
No, yesterday we were talking people pushed hard for them to win that game against the Commanders the other night.
Oh man, people were betting on it.
Oh, for sure. Vegas cleaned up.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. I'm sure they saw the Commanders and didn't think that they were going to be that team. But, I think the Commander's going to be really tough on offense, man. I do. I think with the enemy, he knows how to stretch the field, and make you play the perimeters. You know what I mean? And they do have some talented players there. They got some good backs. Offensive line is going to be the key to every team's success. And
it's true.
With the young guy, I think you're looking, at a guy that's going to take a good little jump there. I think a lot of times those second-year quarterbacks are the ones that really step up. You got him. And you got Pickett over there in Pittsburgh. I think he's going to be one that has a pretty decent season. Let me talk to you about this, man. All the new kids on the block. There's 3 starting rookie quarterbacks so far announced. You got Bryce Young in our division there in Tampa, with Carolina. Then you got C.J. Stroud, with the Houston Texans. And then you have Anthony Richardson, the big fella there in Indianapolis. Which one of those guys do you see out of those three guys? You know, you got three guys basically that all got picked in the top five. Where do you see their seasons being? Who do you see the best one of that group for this
I
for just this season?
I mean, with Anthony Richardson, I think it would help go a long way if they could work out something with Jonathan Taylor and take a lot off him, and let him kind of get his feet wet. I don't really know other than Michael Pittman Jr. who their other receivers are over there in Indianapolis. But him and CJ Stroud are more of a prototypical NFL quarterback, I think, body type wise. What scares me about CJ or not CJ Stroud, Bryce Young in Carolina is like, man, what's he gonna do when Vita Vea sacks him? Or
Yeah,
Chris Johnson from what's his name, the Kansas City Chiefs, or some big
yeah,
old
yeah. Chris
brolic dude
Jones.
land
Yeah,
Chris Jones lands right on top of him. Like the guy's smaller than me.
yeah. Yeah,
So
absolutely. It is. I think unfortunately, all three are in a really bad spot. You don't have a real stud running back on any of those teams if you don't have Jonathan Taylor there.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I like the Pierce kid in Texas. Um, but I think overall, as far as those three teams, I think the Texans, as bad as they were last year, they still they had they had some talented players. They lost a lot of tight games. They were just in there. I think they'll be probably the best team out of those three, but I still see probably every one of those teams picking in the top 10, probably top five again, just the way like you say, man, a good pedigree is to have a good, strong running game when you got a young quarterback. Young quarterbacks that have come in and had a huge impact early, like a Ben Roethlisberger. He had the bus. He had a good running game that they could really lean on, and I think you kind of see that with what San Francisco did last year. With
Right.
Purdy coming in there. I mean, hey, you got your
They had
lottery ticket back there.
Yeah, you got Christian McCaffrey back there
Yeah.
toting the rock. It makes any time it's going to be easier.
You got
Um,
Debo Samuel there. They
Debo
get the
sent,
ball.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
What's a Joker or what's the other wide receiver's name? Can't
Ayuk.
they all have Ayuk? Yeah, Brandon Ayuk. It's hard to
Yeah.
remember everyone's name.
Yeah. A couple other guys I'm keeping an eye on too. Just with the preseason ball is these are guys that were drafted in the fourth round, but Stetson Bennett with the Rams. Stafford, I mean, he did not play many games at all last season. Really, he's a hit or two away to where he could be calling it a career. So I would be keeping an eye on him. He was the guy that helped Georgia win the national championship. And then Aiden O'Connor, the
They're
Irish rifle.
they're
He's
making
over
a
there.
big buzz
He's
about him.
he's played phenomenal there for the Raiders. And unfortunately, the Raiders are kind of in that same. Jimmy G, he's been successful when he's played, but he's kind of been injury prone, as well. What are your thoughts on those two guys?
I think Stetson Bennett is one game away from being a used car salesman, man. I think the Irish rifle, he's got a good shot, and like you said, give the rock to Jimmy G. Let's see what he does. 4 or 5 weeks, 6 weeks in, he gets banged up. Here you go.
Yeah,
Turn it over and let's ride, man. I mean, Oakland or not Oakland, excuse me, Las Vegas, man. They've been spinning their wheels since we beat them in the Super Bowl 20 something years ago. I don't think they've
yeah,
won a playoff game since or even been in the playoffs. So, I mean,
yeah.
they got McDaniel. They got some talent over there. I mean, I just think
Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, they have, Devontae Adams. They got some, pieces, but it's just like, man, they just are an unlucky team, man.
Yeah, man, they really are. They got that Cleveland Brown kind of luck. If not bad luck, you'd have no luck.
Them and Dallas Jerry Jones and their owner, Las Vegas's owner, I can't think of his name, with the weird haircut, Al
Yeah, yeah.
Davis's son.
Right. What is his name?
Yeah, I think him and Jerry Jones got to be they're in the shitty owners category. I mean,
Yeah,
if you got
man.
an 80-year-old man that thinks he can, be a GM for your football team, your young progressive football team, I mean, that's the reason why Dallas never gets anywhere, I think they just don't have any young, they're still living off the 90s, man.
Yeah, man. Speaking of that, one of the guys, and to go to fantasy football, switch it up real quick, man. I just remember what Tony Pollard's leg injury looked like, man, and that looked really, to me, very severe. You know, Before you draft Tony Pollard, I would look at that play several times because it was a very scary play. Maybe he bounces back, but he's a guy that I'm definitely, gonna be a little nervous about picking Tony Pollard, man, because that was just it's a
What
vicious
week was
injury,
that
man.
in?
It was late in the season. It was late in
Yeah, it
the
was
season. I
just,
want to say it was, them creeping into to playoff mode. But yeah, he did. He took a nasty. It might have even been their last game of the season. Could have even been in the playoffs. But yeah, nasty injury. And that Deuce Bond that they got as a backup, now that's a guy that I kind of keep an eye on too, and maybe try to sweep under the rug there at the very end when nobody's watching. You know.
yeah, you can even get him off probably waivers too, not waste
Yeah.
the draft pick. See where it goes. I mean, how many guys are you playing in your league? 12 teams or 10 teams or what are you doing?
Yes, it's looking like that's around that number 10 or 12. 10 or 12 is what we're looking at in all three of them. So
Are you doing the
yeah, you're
Coquina
right.
Keat League?
We're still marinating on that. I've got Hunter and I got Hunter in and he wanted to redo it. I just got to find, legit people that are going to pay for the league. That's always the problem, the collection.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
wants to get paid as soon as the league is done. Nobody
But
wants
no
to
one
pay the
wants to
upfront.
pay. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, it's not like I'm coming at you with a gun in my hand saying, look, I want $50 now.
Right.
Like, come
Play
on,
or
man.
yeah, you want to play,
Yeah.
man. Just that's part of playing.
Yeah.
You got to
It's an
you got to pay to
investment.
play. Right. That's part
Exactly.
of
It's an
playing.
investment. It's $50 over what? 5 months. All right.
Yeah, I mean,
Four or
that's
five
fun,
months.
right?
It
Yeah.
is.
It's
And especially if you have a, terrible team. Like my man Kenny
exactly.
Brooks, a Washington Redskin fan for his whole life. I'm wishing you the best, Kenny, but you may get ready. You may be ready for fantasy season as well, buddy. 'Cause you never
Yeah.
know. You never know. But anything else you want to add,
We
man? I think we'll
I'm in a
go
12
for it.
man league and then I'm in a 10-man league.
Yeah. I think you've frozen up there for some reason. But yeah, man, fantasy football season always very exciting. Yeah, I like Sam Howell too, Mr. Brooks. I definitely think that Sam Howell is a guy that is flying under the radar. Like I said, man, a lot of times those second year quarterbacks, Mahomes, it was his second year when he really thrived. And, same thing with Josh Allen. You need that year of playing and you need that year of the game slowing down, knowing the playbook, like the back of your hand. I think that's how you know how the best are doing it and how the goats are doing it. I like Herbert, man. I think he's going to have a monster season this year with them, getting Dallas's old uh, offensive coordinator. I think that he's going to really shine in this new system. They got two big stud receivers, stud tight end. Eckler is one of the top tier backs in the league, so I definitely he's going to be one I have high up on my list. Yeah, I tell you what, too, that's very fascinating is the Justin Fields hype train. I mean, think he threw 3 or 4 passes in the first preseason game. 2 long touchdowns. That guy could be, that guy could be the man that wins your whole league for you. I'm interested to see what Lamar Jackson does. This is really a big return for him. He's got the money and everything. So it's going to be interesting to see how his season. They put some new pieces around him. Stud receiver Zay Flowers, man, he's been flying the chart.